Welcome to A Stories Time with Mike. Don't forget to subscribe to get our daily updates. Let's begin our journey. In a majestic kingdom, far, far away, nestled beyond the tallest, most splendid towers, lived a wise and gentle queen named Eleanor. This queen held a special secret, a place known only to her, a place of peace and wonder. It was her secret garden. Hidden deep within the vast and sprawling palace grounds, the garden was a true sanctuary. It was a world away from the hustle and bustle of royal life, a place where the queen could find solace and connect with the heart of nature. Imagine a place bursting with the most exotic flowers you've ever seen, in colors that shimmered like jewels under the sun. The air was always filled with a symphony of sweet fragrances, a delicate perfume of blooming jasmine, sweet roses, and mysterious night-blooming cereus. The gentle hum of nature was the garden's constant music, the soft buzzing of happy bumblebees, the cheerful chirping of tiny birds, and the rustle of leaves whispering secrets to the wind. Crystal clear streams trickled through the lush greenery, their soft bubbling sound like a lullaby. It was a place of pure magic, a haven where time seemed to slow down. Queen Eleanor's son, Prince Edward, was a young boy with a heart full of curiosity and a spirit hungry for adventure. He adored his mother and often noticed her serene smile after she returned from her quiet moments alone. He wondered where she went, what secret place brought her such peace. He imagined it must be a place of great enchantment. One sunny afternoon, his curiosity got the better of him. He decided he had to discover his mother's secret. He followed the faint scent of flowers that seemed to linger in her wake, tiptoeing through the less traveled corridors of the palace. His small feet carried him past the royal kitchens, beyond the grand courtyards, and into a part of the grounds he had never explored before. He found himself standing before an old, ivy-covered wall, almost completely hidden by overgrown vines and ancient trees. It looked like a dead end. But Edward, with his keen eyes, spotted something unusual, a small wooden door, almost camouflaged by the thick, green leaves. The door had no lock, just a simple wrought iron handle. His heart thumped with excitement. Could this be it? With a gentle push, the door creaked open, revealing a breathtaking sight. Prince Edward stepped through and gasped. He had stumbled upon the secret garden. He marveled at the sheer beauty that surrounded him. Sunlight filtered through the leaves of giant, weeping willows, dappling the ground in dancing patterns of light and shadow. Butterflies with wings like stained glass flitted from one vibrant blossom to another. There were flowers of every shape and size, fiery red poppies, deep blue delphiniums, and soft velvety pansies that seemed to smile up at him. The air was so fresh and clean, filled with the scent of damp earth and sweet nectar. But what Prince Edward didn't know was that this garden held more than just beautiful flowers and sweet fragrances. It held the wisdom of generations, a living library of knowledge passed down through his family. It held the secrets to a happy life and a prosperous kingdom. As he ventured deeper into the garden, drawn by the sound of a gentle melody, he saw his mother, Queen Eleanor. She was sitting quietly beneath the sprawling branches of a magnificent ancient tree. Its trunk was thick and gnarled, a testament to the countless seasons it had witnessed. The queen wasn't wearing her heavy crown or royal robes. Instead, she was dressed in a simple gown, her hands gently tending to a small, delicate sapling. She looked up and smiled, her eyes filled with a knowing warmth. She wasn't surprised to see him. It was as if she had been waiting. "Edward, my dear," she said softly, her voice as calm as the garden itself. "So, you have found my secret place." The prince rushed to her side, his eyes wide with wonder. "Mother, this place is incredible. Why did you never tell me about it?" Queen Eleanor patted the soft moss beside her, inviting him to sit. "Some secrets," she explained, "are not meant to be told, but to be discovered. This garden is one of them." She then began to explain the true magic of the place. She told him how her own mother, and her grandmother before her, had tended to this very garden. Each plant, each flower, had a story. The sturdy oak tree represented strength and resilience. The delicate climbing roses symbolized the beauty of supporting one another. The vibrant wildflowers that grew freely in the meadow were a reminder of the importance of freedom and individuality. "This garden," Queen Eleanor said, her hand gesturing to the life teeming around them, "is a symbol of life itself. It teaches us about patience, growth, and the invisible threads of love that connect everything and everyone." She showed him a tiny seed she held in her palm. "Look at this," she said. "It seems so small and insignificant, doesn't it? But with time, with water, with sunshine, and with a little bit of care, it can grow into something magnificent." She explained that nurturing the garden was like nurturing the kingdom or nurturing a friendship. It required patience. You couldn't force a flower to bloom before its time. It required gentle care. You had to provide what it needed to thrive, but also give it space to grow on its own. Together, mother and son began to tend to the garden. Queen Eleanor showed Prince Edward how to carefully loosen the soil, how to water the thirsty roots, and how to gently prune away the withered leaves to make way for new growth. They planted new seeds together, seeds of hope and kindness, as the Queen called them. As they worked side by side, their hands in the rich, dark earth, the prince began to understand. He learned that, just like the plants, relationships needed care and attention to grow strong and beautiful. A harsh word could be like a drought, withering the trust between two people. A kind gesture, on the other hand, was like a refreshing rain, helping love to blossom. He saw how the different plants in the garden lived in harmony, each contributing its own unique beauty to the whole, and he understood that the people in his kingdom were the same. Each person had a special gift to offer, and a wise ruler's job was to help them all flourish together. The days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months. The secret garden became Prince Edward's favorite classroom. He learned more about life, love, and leadership under the shade of the ancient tree than he ever did from his books in the royal library. He learned that true strength wasn't about power or command, but about compassion and understanding. Years passed. The little sapling they had tended to grew into a strong young tree, and Prince Edward grew into a fine young man, his heart filled with the wisdom his mother had shared with him in their secret garden. When the time came for him to rule, he was ready. With his mother's wisdom guiding him, King Edward ruled the kingdom with great compassion and patience. He listened to his people, he cared for their needs, and he made sure that everyone had the chance to grow and prosper. He remembered the lessons of the garden in every decision he made. He knew that a kingdom, just like a garden, needed a gentle hand and a loving heart to truly flourish. And under his care, the kingdom bloomed, becoming a place of peace, happiness, and abundance for all. And so, as you drift off to sleep, remember the Queen's secret garden. Good night, and remember, love is like a garden. It grows with care and attention. Sweet dreams.